What's up, guys? It's Danny and Gray's Cards and Toys, and we're coming back at you today with another video. This is that video that I talked about when we showed our autograph haul, and it's probably a video you guys have been waiting on. I said I was going to do it, and I'm a person of my word, and it's not going to be the best video out there, that being positivity stuff, but it's kind of what negative that happened at the Hall of Fame. I mean, hey, it happened, so you know it needs to be discussed. Yeah, I'm not in the usual room. I'm in my son's room. They're actually sleeping, and I wanted to get this done, so we're a minute in. Without further ado, let's get going. And I've got some notes jotted down to kind of keep me on track so I don't forget anything. And we're just going to discuss how I feel the Hall of Fame is pushing the members and fans completely out of the induction ceremony and the activities. So here we go. First thing I want to get off my chest is this. We got to say it. People at the hotel asking for autographs. Really? Really? That's all I'm going to say with that. You literally got guys down there at the freaking hotel waiting on them. Now, I mean, they were run off this time because they're tired of them doing that down there. They've been doing that for several years now. I'm not going to do that. I mean, I'm not. To me, it's kind of silly, and that's probably why some of them's not wanting to sign, but we won't touch any more on that. But anyways, I got to say this. Went to the brunch thing. I didn't have a ticket for it. We stood outside like we normally do, waiting patiently to get autographs, because usually they bring them out of the brunch, by us down the elevator, and to the next thing they've got planned. Well, no autographs to be given is what we were told. When they came out, Waddell Wilson, Jerry Cook, Jack Roush, and Leonard Wood all were being escorted by armed guards. What was crazy was you had like 15 to 20 Hall of Fame workers walking around, and they were in that little area, and I was like, what in the world's going on? Everybody was wondering. And we finally figured out what they were doing. You literally had an armed guard walking Leonard Wood, Jerry Cook, Waddell Wilson, and Jack Roush out to the elevator. Like one of us was going to attack them. I mean, come on. That's so stupid. They didn't even do that last year from what I remember. And most of those guys signed. But this time, no signing, no signing. Well, guess what? Me and Randy got Leonard Wood. Randy called Mr. Wood over. He's walking by. He said, "Mr. Wood, you got time?" He said, "Oh, yeah, sure thing." See, with Randy going up to the Wood brothers a lot, he's kind of, gotten to know them. And they was like, "Oh, no, sir, you can't do that. You can't do that. Tell him, Mr. Wood, you can't do that. You don't need to be doing that. We got to go to the next event." Leonard blocked him out, kept signing. He got signed for me. Signed one item, a piece for us. I think it was his daughter that was with him. She says, "I just wanted to let y'all know, y'all wasting y'all's time. He is going to sign for these boys." I loved it. Props to Mr. Wood. Leonard, the Wood family, if you watch this, know you probably want double thumbs up from me. Loved it. So they took the other guys on down. We didn't get them. Didn't really ask. But I bet you if we would have, they probably would have stopped and signed. Let's see. The other thing. Nobody was at the Hall of Fame, guys. We went downstairs, and oh my God, for like 30 minutes we sat there. And I bet you 10 to 15 people didn't go up Glory Road. I mean, for this to be an induction day, you would think there would be more people. Now, granted, not knocking the class. You got Kenseth, McGriff, and Shelmerdine. Not the biggest draw for the crowd, but still, you would think more people would be there. That place was dead as 4 o'clock. You could have threw a pin down, so to speak, like the Sprint thing, and heard it drop. It's just so stupid. But anyways, nobody was there. Next thing, You literally had to pay $69 to get Dale Jr. and Red Farmer. And then get this, they didn't even sign autographs. You got an autographed hero card. You guys seen that in the video that I done on my autograph holder. I didn't have to pay for that. I actually talked to one of the workers and they hooked us up. It was kind of because we had some complaints, and we actually spoke with the the membership sales manager or something, and we discussed it with him, and we felt really sincere from him that it would kind of be taken care of. But I don't know. There's more to it than need to be telling to him. I mean, it's just ridiculous. But what I don't understand is you paying $69 to get Dale Jr. and Red Farmer. They were supposed to have, this is quote Hall of Fame last year. They were supposed to have brought them back this year for an autograph session and was going to make it up where COVID was going on last year. They were going to make it up. Well, I guess they call that making it up. You didn't even get to get your own item signed. That's another thing. I didn't go to that, and if I had of, I would have been PO'd about the deal. I mean, that's just like highway robbery. Paying $69 for a hero card. Come on, Hall of Fame. Now we get to the best part. The barbecue sandwich. It's pitiful that our best highlights of day 1 and 2 was literally eating a barbecue sandwich meal with our discounts from our membership. We actually got the sandwich right at $6.50 versus like $9, whatever it would have been with the drink and everything. So hey, you got to have a little bit of positivity coming out of things. The Dine and Shine was going on during the red carpet thing. You pay like $125, $100. I forgot to say the brunch thing was $125. Now you can get whatever you wanted signed in there, so I don't know what the deal is, but they didn't have a problem last year and COVID was going on. But let's get off of that. Go back to Dine and Shine. They put up these rope systems. We couldn't get near the red carpet. And we did get one autograph though. It was Mark Martin. So shout out and big props to Mark. Don't think he'll ever see this, but if he does, hey, thank you, Mark. You are the people's champ. I've said it and I'll say it again. He's been known to be that. And definitely, for sure, double thumbs up to Mark Martin in my book. But the Dine and Shine, I broke a little rule there. I'll admit, hey, I got a friend that may watch this. He works at the Hall of Fame. I've already told him this. Sometimes you got to bend and break the rules a little bit. There was these group of people, 3 or 4 of them. They were doing stuff they shouldn't have the whole time. I mean, it was going crazy, but I'm not going to get into that either. I don't really like calling people out like that. But, you know, we saw it, so crazy how they were doing. But anyways, I broke and bent a little rule. You're supposed to have a ticket to get to the Dine and Shine. I didn't go in there and eat and drink and stuff. But we noticed that they had told us, like literally a Hall of Fame worker told us that you could go around the other side of the ropes, back around on the back side of the Dine and Shine area. It was actually in that area though, and you could stand, and that would be your best chance to get autographs. Well, they were actually getting autographs over there. We seen that, but we couldn't go in because we didn't have a ticket. I'm like, you're kidding me, man. I guess that's a little bit of the perks of doing that. But hey, I'm like, I'm tired of this. I've only gotten 2 autographs all day long, and I've been here since freaking 7 a.m. Or what? Not 7 a.m. Like 9 or whatever. And I've only gotten 2 autographs. Come on. And been shunned away and everything. I'm like, I'm not doing this. So go over there and kind of just act like I blend in. Walk on past the guy. He didn't act like he give 2 craps. I guess because the thing was almost over. And did securely get Matt Kansas. So things started picking up from there a little bit. But still, there's a lot more things. You had those rude workers. Some of them, I mean, it was like when they wanted to sign, they would push them away and stuff. Maybe they're just doing their job, doing what they're told. But anyways, going on to the induction ceremony, into it, we got in actually early. We've never been able to do that, so I guess that was a little bit positive. And we got in this little waiting area. They had like mixed drinks, stuff like that. No, I didn't drink any, just drunk soda. You gotta say that and everything. But you know, we did get some folks out there. There were some people over there getting them as they were going to the bathroom, like literally running up to them, mobbing them and stuff. There was a couple guys, but we kind of waited and everything. And, you know, was able to get, I forgot who we got, but we got a couple there, like Richard Childress, Red Farmer, who else? I don't know. But anyways, we're going to go into the induction ceremony. It was great, hands down. I think Herschel McGriff stole the show with his speech. Enjoyed that. Enjoyed the induction ceremony, definitely. After the induction ceremony, I don't know what it is about going up the right side, going towards the front, towards the stage where all the guys are there. And they're there at their tables and stuff. You know, kind of hanging out, chit-chatting after the induction before they head home. It's something about when we get up from our seat and head that right side, we get busted every time. Last year there was a lady saying, y'all got to turn around, you got to go back, blah, blah, blah. Well, she was all right. She was kind of semi-annoying last year, but then we got by it. It was no big deal. Good God, guys. This year, me and Randy, we literally go to that right side again. I am not going up the right side anymore. Going up through there, kind of getting up towards the front. There's this black dude out of nowhere. No, back, get back. You are not coming up through here. You need to turn it around, exits that way right now. I'm like, okay, man, okay, chill. That's okay. So Randy's like, good God, why is it every time we do this it happens? I'm like, I don't know. So he's like, well, I guess we got to go. I was like, no, we're not. Chill. We're not doing this. You know, there's a little discrepancy back behind this. To me, you know, we're Champions members. So we've already spent the money to get that level of membership. And we're getting treated like this. And, you know, we got induction tickets. Say we spent $150 to get our ticket to the induction ceremony. You won't even let us go up there and mingle with them people. And they were willing to take photos and things when we got up there and autographs, no problem. But it's stupid. It's stupid. I know what they're going to wind up doing. They're probably going to wind up putting like a rope system where we sit versus where they sit so we can't get by it. I can see the writing on the wall right now. I can definitely see it, but who knows? We'll see what happens in the future. I hope they don't do that. I'm hoping I'm not giving them an idea by doing that. But there's a lot of complaints still left to be said. We got to get to this, though. We found our way around, and we went around, kind of mingled in, and we was able to get more autographs. You guys can see that in that other video, what else we did get. And it was pretty good. So we wound up getting 22 autographs overall between day 1 and 2. And that's mostly what day 1 held. So going into day 2, we had an autograph session that was supposed to be taking place at 12 noon till 1 p.m. So 1 hour, you could get Kurt Shelmerdine, Herschel McGriff, and Matt Kenseth. Now, we had heard there was a potential you could get 2 items signed per person. Then we heard 1, so we didn't know going in what it was. And then we found out you can only get 1 thing signed per person. To me, at least, it should have been 2 items. One being, they had the Hall of Fame card there. You couldn't even get it signed. If you got that signed by them, that was your 1 item. To me, in all the autograph sessions I've been in throughout the years, sometimes you run into hiccups, but you usually can get the hero card of the person signed that they're handing out, plus your 1 item. To me, it was stupid. It's just crazy. I mean, they want members, but they're treating them like this, and it's just crazy. And there was no more than like 70 people in the line. Let me just say this. When the line ran through, they were 15 minutes short. They had 15 minutes to spare. There was like maybe 10 or 15 of us kind of hanging around trying to see if we could get 1 more item signed. But what got me was, during the time of getting the stuff signed, there was people that were getting 2 things signed. Then some were getting like 6 and 7. It was crazy. At the end, we watched this lady get 3 124 scale die cast signed. Or no, it's 4 124s, 3 164s, a clock, and all this. She was getting each individual to sign every stinking one of them. I don't know who she was. She could have been somebody higher up. I don't know, but to me, it's not fair. I think if she's going to get that much, she should have been doing it to the side if she was a family member or one of the inductee people. I don't know what the deal was there, but that was just, it was crazy. And then we tried getting them, and they say no. So the autograph session, like I said, it went 15 minutes short, so they had enough time to at least let us get one more. But they said no, they were already getting them up and they were gone. And then it's just so much. I mean, like I said, if they're gonna do this, it's almost like they're wanting to do this induction day thing and push the fans back. I mean, if you don't want fans there, just have an induction ceremony, invite all the high profiles out, and you have your party and whatever, and go on. I mean, there could come a day that eventually they say we don't want the fans there. And I mean, that's crazy. But, you know, for these higher up members, not down in any of the individual members or, you know, family member package things that they do, but especially for your pioneers and your champion members, they should at least have some exclusive activity going on during both of those days for you to participate in. Now, I guess you kind of say they do because they gave the champions and the pioneers, they gave the champions 2 complimentary tickets to the induction, and then they gave 2 complimentary tickets to the induction, plus 2 complimentary dinner tickets before the induction ceremony. So I guess that's kind of a perk. But what I'm getting at is that the Hall of Fame needs more activities, not only for those days. They need to come up with more things throughout the year because, you know, you're spending the amounts that you spend on your membership and you feel like at times you're not really getting your money's worth. And I mean, I live 2 hours from the Hall of Fame and others live 3, 4, 5 hours. Some live states away. And it's tough to feel like you get your money's worth, and they're up there in price on their memberships, and you know, treating your members like that throughout the day is not the way to be. And I don't know, it's just like they didn't want the people signing. So I have no clue what they need to do other than definitely do things differently than the way they did it this time. I guess that's my rant. Sorry if you guys don't like it. Leave me a thumbs down if you don't. Hey, most of all, if you do like it, give us a thumbs up. Leave us a comment. Tell me what you think. Hey, if you were there, let me know what you thought about it. And if you're watching this and you're not subscribed to us, please consider doing so. We do a lot of racing stuff here. We go to tracks. We get autographs. We do TTMs. We do diecast reviews. My son opens his Nascar cards. We do card openings, pack rips, box rips, stuff. We do a lot of stuff here. So this is Danny and Gray's Cards and Toys. We're going to wrap this up. Thank you guys for listening to me rant for about 20 minutes, close to it. But I'm going to head off. Thank you guys so much. Danny and Gray's Cards and Toys. See y'all. Take care, guys. God bless.